from the hollers and the hills of West Virginia. It's Heavenly Hills Homestead with a new episode. Stay tuned. Chili Mac, Chili Mac, Chili Mac. What have you done? What have you done, Chili? It would appear Chili has renovated his house. He has moved it for some reason down to here. Don't know why he done that. It also appears that he is rooted underneath his house. So we're gonna go check out some stuff in here. See what's going on. And also, I'm gonna try to start digging holes for poles. Put this fence up around this yard in the rain. It's the only thing I can do in the rain, so might as well do it. Oh yeah, look there. He wallered a big old hole. Look at that. Look how big he wallered that out. And moved his house. Now he can't get out of the rain. Now he's mad. Yeah, boy. Oh well. Had to learn somehow. I hear you, I hear you. Oh yes, oh yes. Let's go check the situation elsewhere, shall we? What we got going on in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still 9 eggs. There's been another nest built behind her. As you can see there's a nest built behind her, which is odd. Filling up with eggs in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Goodness. Definitely filling up with eggs in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 in there. Mama, you let an egg get out from under you. Look at that big old, that's a big old duck egg. Right there. What in the world has happened here? Huh. I don't know, but this don't look good. Not good at all. I think she's come off the nest. That egg there is looking something wrong with it. And this one's cracked. This one, I don't know what's wrong with it. Huh. I don't know, girlie. That egg back there in the back, that's like a pink looking egg with white spots on it. Maybe she kicked these eggs out. It's looking like she may have kicked these eggs out of there for some reason or another. That one there looks like it's got something there. See the color difference on the top? I don't know. That's warm. It's a warm egg. It's a nasty egg. It's a cold egg. It's cold. I don't know. That one's warm. What have you done? Did you do that? Or did somebody else do that? This shouldn't be busted. It should not be cracked. Beep, 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 beep. Don't hear nothing. Mama, I don't know what you got going on, but you have wrecked your nest. Appears to be a nest back there. No chickens up here today. Let's see what they got going on over here. No, there is a big old white one in there. Just 2 eggs here. Same blue one and now a white one. Are you setting? She's back up there again, so obviously she's wanting to set. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give her some food. Let her eat some food there. Yeah, well, you don't have to come down. There's a pile of eggs under her. I mean, over 20 up underneath her, so I don't know if they'll hatch or not, but they're under her, so we'll see. This, I don't know what's wrong with her. She, first time laying, sitting, whatever you want to call it, so might be some of the problem. Don't know. On to the rest. What's going on in there? Meow, 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 meow. What she does, tips it all over. Don't understand it. We got somebody making a nest back there. And there's been 2 eggs back there. We're just gonna quit and see what they do. That's yesterday's and today's egg. So they're laying back there every day. Laying back here every day. Don't matter what I do to block it up, that one comes in here every day and lays. Quite aggravating, I can tell you that. Oh well. Mom. 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 Let's go, come on. Come on. No, you ain't getting out. Go on. Go. Back up. Back. sound mean all you want to. I'm boss, not you. Let's put his house back together here. See, I mean, he wallered it out big time underneath there for some reason. Oh goodness, there's an egg under there. Goodness, my electric fence can't get here quick enough. Yeah, stop this madness. Put that electric fence up. I won't be doing this bull jive no more, I can tell you that. Getting out and everything. Just silly. They got everything they could ever want in there. Why they get out is beyond me. Ugh. Alright, there we go, Chili Mac. I'll get you some straw in just a minute. You got you some straw. Let's do a little throwing around there, huh? Why don't we do a little toss in here, huh? Make sure we get all of our food tossed out here. See, just 2 little old handfuls keeps him busy enough to where I can toss out food elsewhere and he can munch on that while I'm doing this. And just gingerly spread it around. Oh boy, that phone. Cut the video off and then turned it back on. That's what happens when you have an iPhone 6 and don't do all the upgrades like everybody wants you to. And then let me tell you something. It's a real quick rant about phones these days. You see, there's nothing wrong with my iPhone 6. It works pretty good, right? I see no need to upgrade it, but it no longer updates. And because it no longer updates, it gets issues and problems to where it don't want to work as it's supposed to. There's nothing wrong with my phone. You know what I mean? Like literally nothing is wrong with it. It's a perfectly good phone, but because Apple makes it to where if you don't have the latest version, you can't update. Well, that gives my phone problems, I mean. So it's not my phone that has the problem. It's the provider of the phone that creates the problem for the phone. Therefore, having to buy a new phone every couple years, or like some people do, every time a new one comes out. And so, you see, they create the problem so that you have to buy the new phone. Because they know that the phone will work flawlessly until it either breaks or, you know, some kind of problem, you know, that might occur. But the phone will work flawlessly. So in order to make a good phone, okay, good phone, but also ensure that they keep you buying new ones at the price of $1,000 or more, they create the problem by not letting your older phones update because the software can't handle the new updates. So then you got to run out here and buy a new one. So see, while I'm stuck in 20, I don't know when the iPhone 6 come out, what, 2014 or something? I don't know. But while I'm stuck in 20 whatever, and they're upgrading 2021, well, my phone starts doing funny stuff because it's not getting updated. So then I end up getting frustrated with the phone, and then I have to go out and buy a new one to keep from getting frustrated with the phone. But there was nothing wrong with the phone except for the fact that they made updates that it couldn't take. End of the rant for the phone stuff. All right, let's get some new waters to the animals and see what. Relax Chili Mac for a while. Make him go in there and hang out and sleep well. Hopefully, anyhow. And I got a mess to clean up. Can't believe they went under the building and laid an egg. I wonder how many eggs are up under the building. I wonder how many eggs I'm losing a day under the building. That don't look like a chicken egg though. That's a smooth shell egg. I bet that's that female. Yesterday, so real quick, yesterday the hen, the duck hen got out, and so did Steve Martin and Martin Short, and couldn't find them. I seen them go around the building, but I couldn't find where they went. Well, we were out here looking for a good while, and then all of a sudden they started, quacking on the other side over there where the chicken coop is. And we were down here in this part of the yard looking and seeing if they went down over the hill toward the creek, because the creek's down there. But I'm thinking maybe they went under here and she laid an egg, because that wasn't there yesterday. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I have to get it out of there somehow. Figure that out in a minute. All right, guys, got a little greenhouse update for you here. Let's take a look. Loofah gourds are sprouting. I know that my watermelon is. I checked that seed out yesterday evening, and it was throwing a root out. So those are those giant watermelons, those 180 inchers, or 180 pounders, I mean. And so anyhow, got those. I know at least one is growing. Let's see, we'll pull this one on camera. Da-da-da-da, we're throwing a root. That's good. There's two of them I know I got. So I got two out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out of 16, I've got two that I know of for sure that are sprouting. All right. So as soon as them throw cottle leaves up, we'll put them in some containers, and we'll get in on that contest, man. On that contest there. How many 180 square foot? Is that what it is? 180 square foot? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna get on that contest. Here are my Prescott Fond Blanc. Okay, very rare cantaloupes from France. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least 9. This one here, I don't know what's going on. I see it right there. You see it? There it is. It's coming up. All right, so we got those going. Let's see. Up here, the Rich Sweetness 132s are coming alive. Man, look at them. Doing good there. Let's see. What are these? Stone Mountain. These are Stone Mountain watermelons. Up here, they're well, not that. That's another Rich Sweetness right here. So I got 4 of those Rich Sweetness. Man, I planted a bunch of them. Stone Mountain watermelons right here. They're coming up, looking good. These are regular cantaloupes that I had from last year. All 3 of these are cantaloupes from last year. Now, my germination rate inside this winter was good when I checked germination rate, so I'm hoping that these will, do well. Them up there are those. Yeah, those are my Delice de tables up there, and I've got 1, 2 sprouted so far. One right there, and then one right there. So we're looking good in here. All in all, we're sprouting. It's 83 degrees in here right now, and I'm pouring the sweat. It's definitely humid in here. Definitely humid. We'll see what we got over here. Do we have? Oh yeah. So one of the 4 o'clocks are sprouting right there. See it? 4 o'clock is sprouting. That's cool. Ah, here's another 4 o'clock sprouting. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good. These are looking great. I need to tie him up again. These are tomatillos. This one's starting to climb. Look at it. Taking off there. It's trying to take off. Good, good, good. Maybe that vine will shoot up. That one there looks pretty rank on that end, but it's got this shoot coming off, so hopefully it won't be long. We'll have some of them. We got 2 4 o'clocks coming up. Awesome. So far. Let's check the rest of these here. Don't see nothing there. Them were very old seeds. I've had them since Deepwater. Nothing here. These pumpkins are looking pretty pitiful. I'm going to give them a shot of fertilizer. See if we can't bring them back. It's just to play around with them. I just wanted to play around. I checked them this year. I was checking the germination rate. They germinated. I put them in them to see if, how good they would grow. And voila, 2 months later, they're still growing in pots. It's pretty fun. Nothing in this so far. Nothing out of that one yet, and nothing out of that one yet. So just 2 4 o'clocks so far. Everything else is looking good. Peppers are looking good. I mean, we gotta get these peppers out of here, and we gotta get these huckleberries out of here. Look at them huckleberries; they're huge. The huckleberry seed's so tiny. Tinier than a pepper seed, and there's just so many of them things. I'm gonna have to, shoot, man, I got work to do. Well, I thought about putting some fabric down today in here, so the grass would stop growing. But I think I'm gonna go on out and try to get this thing started, the post hole digger started, and work on it and make sure it runs, and see if I can't dig some holes with that. But look at them blueberries. Look at all those blueberries. I mean, it's loaded with blueberries. And this one here is loaded with blackberries. Look at them. All over. I debated putting them in here. Like, instead of in pots, actually letting them grow in here in the dirt. The only problem with that is trying to control the heat in the summertime. It gets 100 degrees here some days. 90s for sure. And if we have a 90-degree day, even a 100-degree day, even an 80-degree day, 80-degree days, it's 120 in here. So I can only imagine if I, got these planted in here and it was 100 or 90 or 100-degree day outside, what it would be in here. We don't want to kill them, so I might buy some really big pots like that fig tree's growing in. But that fig tree's just about outgrown that pot. And so I'm not really sure what to plant them in, to be honest with you, so that I know that they're going to grow. The best thing I could do is buy some huge drums and put them in drums, I guess. That's about all I could do. Have me several drums in here filled with dirt. But man, you know how much dirt that would take to fill up a drum to get? Yeah, that'd be a lot. I don't know the answer, but if you got the answer, if you know what to do, comment in the description, or comment down below and stuff, and maybe even send me a link, and then I can share that link. But yeah, I'm not sure what to do with them, because I mean, I want them to grow. I want them to grow all winter, but I know if I put them in here during the summertime, they'll die. And I can't just put them in the ground for the winter and then dig them up in the spring, because I'm pretty sure that would kill them. So I don't know what to do. Unless they're like pepper plants, because you can dig pepper plants up and put them back in the ground and back and forth, and let them grow every year. So I'm not sure, but if you know, you let me know. Let's go on out here and see if we can't get this post hole digger working. So, Chili Mac has once again tore his house up. The only difference is we caught him this time. Couldn't get the camera out quick enough, the video, but to put it in decent, because we only deal in decency here, to put it in a decent manner, he knocks the top off and proceeds to treat it as his girlfriend. Yep. He thinks this is a hog of a female version. I thought he was castrated. I'm beginning to think he may not be, because it's obvious what he thinks this is and what he wants it to be. Not sure what to do with it now. Do I put it back together? I mean, what do you do? I'm gonna try to stick it back and screw it down to where it won't move. Don't know that that'll help, but we're gonna try it. Bad chili mac. Bad chili mac. So we have got it screwed down all the way around, and he might move it around, he might flip it and toss it now, you know, but at least he can't get it apart, and he can't proceed to treat it as his girlfriend. We don't need that. Now, do we, Chili Mac? No, sir. All right, so we're setting fence. Level there. Level there. Let's see what we got going on here. Level there. Level there. So we're good to go. Concreted in. Got it 18 inches deep. So the furthest I could get it. Punching away, punching away, punching away. Let's go try to get this other one set. Also got my stuff delivered. I'll show you that in a minute. All right, so here we go. We got this here. It's solid rock. As far as I can dig, it's as solid can get. I can't do nothing with it. See there, it just keeps on going back. It's a big old hole. So I'm gonna set that post on top here. It's just 10 inches, 10 to 11 inches, depending on where you measure at. It's 10 to 11 inches deep, and I've hit bedrock. So what I'm going to do is set the pole down on top of it, pour concrete in it, and let her be. I mean, there ain't really much else I can do. That pole has to go here. I can't really situate it nowhere else. If I could, that'd be different, but I can't move this one. Can't move this one, and I couldn't move that one down there on the end. So I'll set it here. I'll concrete it. I'll just put that whole thing full of concrete. That way it's got plenty of concrete holding it down, plenty of surface space. Plus that rock there, I guess maybe that rock will help it to not rot. The only thing I know to do when you're in this kind of a predicament. So we'll get her put down and concreted in. We'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll go over and show you what I got delivered today. I believe that is a duck egg. Because of the color of it. And duck eggs are almost translucent. See it? That's kind of see-through. And it's dirty. Chicken egg don't come out that dirty. Not generally. I believe it's a duck egg. But we got it. We have retrieved the egg from underneath the building. Now, what are we going to do with that egg? Hello? We don't know yet. We're going to find out. All right, well, we got it set. There it is. Setting in a bunch of concrete, leveled up both ways. Ready to start going. Got another hole done here. I had my delivery brought today, which I'm going to get ready to show you here in just a second. And I had to take my line down, my mason line down. But getting ready to put the mason line back up, so I know where to go and start drilling again. But let's go down here and take a look at my delivery, shall we? All right, we're gonna find out what got delivered today to Heavenly Hills. All right, we're going. Should I show you? Oh, there it is. Can you see it? Right, not right. Let's see, can you see it now? Oh, yeah, you're seeing it. There it is. 275 gallon IBC totes. Got 3 of them. Look here, guys. If you're gonna play with the big boys, you got to get big boy stuff. All right, and we got big boy things right here. Okay, definitely got big boy things right here. 275 gallon Each one is 275 gallons. And we're gonna clean them out, and they just need pressure washed out here on the outside. But we're gonna clean them out, and we're gonna use them for water. Okay, we're gonna use them for water. One of them I'm gonna use for trash. Now, the guy gets here today and he tells me, he says, hey, telling him what I'm gonna use them for, and he says, yeah, a lot of people cut them off the top and use it for trash. I said, well, that's what one of them I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use it for a trash bin. He said, well, I wish you would have said something, because I got those for cheaper. And I said, he said, they were $30 for the trash. He said, but if they got the tops caught out of them, he said, but these are $55. Let me tell you something, these are cheap. The $55 for these are cheap, no doubt. And he delivered them here, okay? Delivered them. $20 delivered. And $55 a piece. 275 gallons. And they were food grade. They were food grade. That one right there is very, very clean. This one has some dried leftover food in it. It's dried up. It just needs washed out with a pressure washer. Probably use it for the probably use this one right here for the trash. And then that one right there, it's just got a couple leaves in the bottom of it, so they're really clean. I'm gonna take the pressure washer and get it running and clean these out, and use them. Let me show you what they look like in here. Not bad. That's the one with all the leaves in the bottom. Not much, just a little bit. I've seen these things bad off, and a lot of them you can't find the food grade ones. If you don't find food grade, you don't want to put water in it to water your garden with. But these were, and then this one right here, it's pretty good. I don't know if you can see down there. Pretty good. And then there's this one here. This one was the bad one out of all of them. It's pretty icky down in there, but we're gonna get it cleaned out. And so there they are. Yeah, we got these delivered today. Now I can catch my rainwater. I can catch rainwater in them. I can pump my well water to them. Okay, possibilities are endless. Okay, and it's all trying to get and keep free water. All right, I gotta have free water. Okay, there's no way that I can afford to water the pumpkins the amount of water they need. There's no way that I can afford to water the garden if a drought happens. Okay, and when you learn how much water you need, okay, and then you learn what's in city water versus what's in rainwater and well water, you end up wanting to use rainwater and well water before you ever want to use city water. Okay, we're going to get more into that and the dynamics of why we should use rainwater and well water versus city water. And if you do use city water, you need to bubble it and bubble it for 24 hours. Okay, but you're still going to miss those micronutrients. But when you spray chlorine water directly onto your garden, you end up killing the very things that help your plants thrive and live. Okay, and we want to avoid that. We want to avoid killing those small bacteria and funguses that are in our dirt, that are good things for the dirt, that are helping the exchange of nutrients happen at a very, very micro level. Okay, but that micro level turns into big time transfer, for the plants, which increases crop yield, increases growth and size of the plant, and overall health and disease resistance of the plant. Okay, so when you start understanding that, then you're like, yeah, I think I want to use rainwater and I want to use well water. Okay, not everybody has a well, so if you don't have a well, well, your next best thing is rainwater. Okay, if you were to put in a collection system that collected all the rainwater, okay, off of your roof, and you think about this, if you get a 1/4 inch of rain on a roof that's, say, the size of my house, which is 25 foot wide and 48 foot long, okay, something like that. A 1/4 inch rain, do the math. if you were to collect all the rainwater off of that roof. Okay, and it can be done, fairly simple. All right, and you don't need a tote at every gutter. Okay, you can take and fix it to where your gutters run together and then run into these right here, into these collection ports, or you can collect them in small barrels and then pump them from the barrel to the tote, you know, if you got a really big house, which either way it's no big deal. But you collect all that rainwater, that's free water, and it's good water. You look at your plants after a rain. Okay, look at your plants after a rain, and then look at them after you gave them water from the city. Okay, there's a big difference in those plants. Those plants, when they get rainwater, they perk up, they're happy, they're chipper, you know, like you just gave them a shot of good fertilizer or something, you know what I mean? When they get rainwater or city water, okay, when they get city water, they don't look like that, but when they get rainwater, they do. All right, so it just tells you that, you know, what you're doing is you're killing those mycorrhizas and things that's in your soil, that's helping that transfer of nutrients to the plant. Okay, and that goes all the way through every stage. You know, your grow stage, your bloom stage, your fruit stage. Okay, and you got to keep those mycorrhizas living. You got to keep them alive, and be sure that you're not hurting them in any way, because it takes a long time to replace those. Okay, unless you go out and buy it and then put it in your dirt, and it's very expensive. Go look up how much a bag of mycorrhiza is. Okay, go look up. I mean, there's a couple mycorrhizas. Go look them up. See how much they are a bag. Okay, for like a 1 pound bag or something. All right, look how much up 1 gallon of liquid mycorrhizas are. Okay, some of them's $200 for a gallon. $268 for a gallon. All right, so it's very expensive. It's what helps keep our soil good and helps the plants and stuff. It's also why a lot of people say that we shouldn't till our gardens up over and over and over and over and over again. You know, there's people that say we shouldn't till them, period. But I'm of a mindset that I'm going to have to till. I can't do the no-till thing. I wish I could do the permaculture, where I just come in here, put a bunch of mulch down, and as it decays, it gives me the mycorrhizas and all the good stuff going on, and I don't have to worry about weed pressure and stuff. I wish I could do that. That's awesome, and I applaud the ones that do it. I mean, they got a really cool thing going on with that permaculture stuff, okay? And they just dump mulch and everything, but I can't do that. All right, not here, not with everything. So, and it costs a lot of money. So tilling's the only way to go. But anyhow, that's it for this. I'm gonna get my string up and clean these out, and we'll see y'all later. All right, well, strung my string up, and once I got it up, I said, sun's back out. Why don't we just go on ahead and lay us on some down through there, huh? So that's what we done. Went ahead and laid them on down through there. So, got that one concreted in. It's already set up. Got the rest of them there. It's a little crooked, but can't do much about it. It's the rocks. Rocks are bad, so we're just gonna have to go with what we got. But the rocks are definitely bad here. It jumps, makes that auger walk, and then you gotta dig, and then you end up finding boulders underneath there, like these up here. That one, and that one, and that one. They just get it all out of whack. So then you got to watch out for the water line. See, the water line's right there, so this one had to come back a little bit. Plus it was hitting a boulder up on the front of it there, so it come back a little bit. But yeah, and it's gonna have to keep on going. But these three or four in line pretty good. So in line pretty good. So we'll take it. I was out here doing this pole a second ago, and I had a gentleman stop and said, "Hey, you got a PhD?" I said, "A what?" He said, "A PhD." And I said, "No, man, I ain't got no PhD." He said, "You ain't got no PhD?" I said, "No, I ain't got a PhD. I didn't go past high school, boss. I went past high school, but I didn't go to college. I ain't got no PhD." He said, and then I remembered then. Then he says, "You ain't got no post hole diggers?" There he got me. I pointed back to the auger and I said, "Now I got that. It's working all right." I said, "But it's mostly all rock. You really can't do much in this rock." And he said, "Well, I was going to bring in post hole diggers up here to you if you didn't have none." I said, "Well, yes, I appreciate that." Then his wife leans up. She says, "I can't wait for summer." I said, "Why is that?" She says, "So your little boy will be out there selling produce again." She said, "I want some tomatoes and peppers." I said, "Well, we got it. Trust me, we've got it. We got plenty of tomatoes and peppers coming on their way." So there's one customer. Makes you happy. Makes you feel good when people stop back by and they say, "Hey, we want to make sure and buy some stuff from you this year," or your little boy buy from him. That helps me because that helps his self-esteem. It shows him the way of the world a little bit, how things go. You got good product, people buy good product. People want to buy local. They want to buy healthy stuff. You can instill this in them now, helps them later on down the road. That's why I'm very, very adamant about getting kids and adults growing your own vegetables, your own food. Any means that you can, whether it's on a patio, or if you can, you got a farm, do it out there. Whatever you can do. It's important that we know where our food comes from, how we get it, and that others that want to partake that maybe not be able to, like some of the elderly people, because these folks were elderly, well off into their 60s, that they get what they want without having to work too hard for it, because these people have worked pretty much their whole life. So we need to be able to help them out as well. And then they give us a little bit of money in return. Well, when they give him money, that means I don't have to spend that money. He can go spend that money on himself. And that also gives him that self-esteem and that understanding that I earned this money by working, helping my daddy, plus selling, okay? Because he don't get to sell if he don't help daddy in the garden. It's just one of them things. I'm not giving him all that for him to just sit around and do nothing. He has to help me in the garden in order for me to give him the product to sell to make his own money. So that's me helping him. So anyhow, that just thought I'd tell you that. Thought that was funny. Look, if you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor. Do us a favor. Go subscribe, okay? Do me another big favor. Hit that like button, because that's how YouTube finds out who's getting watched and who isn't, okay? Also, go down there and hit a comment. Tell me what you'd like to see around here. I don't know. I might be able to do it, might not be able to do it, but either way, at least you're putting your thoughts forward, okay? And don't forget to share. Share. If you don't do anything else, just share it for me, okay? Go through all the playlists there and see what you might find interesting. Share it. See what you might find funny. Share it, okay? All kinds of stuff's going to be going on once I get the ball rolling. When I get this fence put up and everything else is under control, the garden's tilled, blah, 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 chores done for the summer, lots more to come. Fishing, all kinds of cool stuff, all right? But we just have to get this fence put up to keep the kids in, all right, keep the deer out, and to keep the chickens and all that good stuff in too, all right? So we appreciate you watching. It really means a lot, and we'll see y'all tomorrow, all right? We'll see yins tomorrow, not tomorrow, tomorrow, all right? We'll see you tomorrow.